Gemini 3154, leave leg heading 085, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 9er.
Leave a leg heading 085, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 9er, Gemini 315.
United 1857, leave leg heading 055, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12. Leave leg heading 055, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 12, United 1857.
08 left, 12. Read back, I'll hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information November. Miami Airport information November. 1942 Zulu. Wind variable. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 3,500. Ceiling 17,000 broken. 25000 broken. Temperature 26. Dew point 17. Altimeter 29907. Landing and departing runway 08 right, 09.
November 972 Mike Kilo, IFR to Linden Pindling.
November 972 Mike Kilo, Miami clearance, cleared to Linden Pindling. Clayton 2 departure with the Raj transition, then is filed. Maintain 3,000 feet, departure frequency 119.45, squawk 1550.
Cleared to Linden Pindling. Clayton 2 departure with the Raj transition, then is filed. Maintain 3,000 feet. Departure frequency 119.45, squawk 1550. November 972 Mike Kilo.
November 972 Mike Kilo, read back correct. Contact ground 127.5 when ready for start or taxi.
We'll contact ground 127.5 when ready for start or taxi. November 972 Mike Kilo, thanks.
You're welcome.
November 972 Mike Kilo, request taxi to the active.
November 972, Mike Kilo, runway 12 taxi via One Tree, Yankee 1, Hotel Hotel, November, Quebec 1.
Runway 12 taxi via 13, Yankee 1, Hotel Hotel, November, Quebec 1, November 972 Mike Kilo.
November 972 Mike Kilo. Contact Miami Tower 118.3.
Contact Tower 118.3, November 972 Mike Kilo. November 972, Mike Kilo, holding short, runway 12.
November 972, Mike Kilo, hold short of 12, arriving traffic.
Affirmative. Hold short of 12, November 972, Mike Kilo.
Gemini 3154, exit left at Tango 2.
Exit left at Tango 2, Gemini 3154.
United 1857, exit left at Uniform.
Exit left at Uniform, United 1857.
Gemini 3154A, monitor ground 127.5.
Ground 127.5, Gemini 3154.
Envoy 3318, wind variable, runway 12 cleared to land.
Runway 12 cleared to land, Envoy 3318. Giant 3668 ready for departure, runway 8 left.
Giant 3668, Miami Tower, wind variable, Arnav to Jamba, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, Arnav to Jamba, cleared for takeoff, Giant 3668.
Envoy 3318, exit left at Juliet Juliet.
Exit left at Juliet Juliet, Envoy 3318.
November 972, Mike Kilo, runway 12, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 12, November 972, Mike Kilo.
Southwest 1269, ready for departure, runway 8 right. Southwest 1269, Miami Tower, wind variable, fly heading 360, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Fly heading 360, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 1269. Giant 3668, contact Miami departure, have a good day.
Contact Miami departure, Giant 3668.
November 972, Mike Kilo, Miami Tower, wind variable, runway 12, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 12, cleared for takeoff, November 972, Mike Kilo.
United 1975, holding short, runway 8 right.
United 1975, hold short of 08 right.
Roger, hold short of 08 right, United 1975.
Miami Tower, American 2039, visual runway 12.
American 2039, Miami Tower, continue.
Roger, American 2039.
United 1975, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait, United 1975.
Miami Tower, Amerijet 774 Heavy, visual runway 09er.
Amerijet 774 Heavy, Miami Tower, wind variable, runway 9er, cleared to land.
Runway 9er cleared to land, Amerijet 77 for heavy.
American 2039, wind variable, runway 12 cleared to land.
Runway 12 cleared to land, American 2039.
United 1975, Miami Tower, wind variable, RNAV to sea salt, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, RNAV to salt, cleared for takeoff, United 1975.
November 972, Mike Kilo, contact Miami departure.
Contact Miami departure, November 972, Mike Kilo. Miami departure, November 972, Mike Kilo. Good day, 1300.
November 972, Mike Kilo, Miami departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet. November 972, Mike Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo, contact Miami Oceanic 23775, have a good day.
Center on 23775, November 972, Mike Kilo. Miami Oceanic, November 972, Mike Kilo through 1,900 feet for 3,000 feet direct Jamba.
November 972, Mike Kilo, Miami Oceanic, continue climb to 3,000 feet, altimeter 299er7.
Continue climb to 3,000 feet, altimeter 299er7, November 972, Mike Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo, turn right, heading 115, vectors for Linden Pindling Airport.
Turn right, heading 115, November 972, Mike Kilo.
Miami Oceanic, Southwest 1269, good day, descending 5,200 feet for 2,000 feet direct bunker.
Southwest 1269, Miami Oceanic, continue descent to 2,000, altimeter 299er7.
Continue descent to 2,000, altimeter 299er7, Southwest 1269.
Miami Oceanic, boutique 905, 6,100 feet.
Boutique 905, Miami Oceanic, radar contact.
Miami Oceanic, exec jet 527, good day, 4,500 feet.
Exec jet 527, Miami Oceanic. Boutique 905, descend via Kurt 1 arrival, Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport landing runway 27 right, altimeter 299er7.
Descend via Kurt 1 arrival, Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport landing runway 27 right, altimeter 299er7, boutique 905.
Boutique 905, contact Miami approach 128.6, have a good flight.
Contact Miami approach, boutique 905, see you. Miami Oceanic, November 325, Bravo November. Good day, 1,500 feet.
November 325, Bravo November, Miami Oceanic, copy.
Miami Oceanic, American 1021, descending via Vice 2, flight level 271.
American 1021, Miami Oceanic, radar contact. November 1, Quebec, contact Miami Center 134.2. Contact Miami Center 134.2, November 1, Quebec. Silver Wings 145, turn right, heading 115, climb and maintain 6,000.
Turn right, heading 115, climb and maintain 6,000, Silver Wings 145.
ExecJet 527, contact Miami Tower 118.3.
Contact Tower 118.3, ExecJet 527.
Southwest 1269, contact Miami Center 132.15.
Center on 132.15, Southwest 1269.
November 73 for X-ray Romeo, descend and maintain 7,000, altimeter 299er7.
Descend and maintain 7,000, altimeter 299er7, November 73 for X-ray Romeo.
November 73 for X-ray Romeo. Contact Miami Center 132.15.
Center on 132.15, November 73 for X-ray Romeo.
Miami Oceanic, Envoy 3801, descending via coastal tree 1 for 1,800 feet.
Envoy 3801, Miami Oceanic, radar contact. FlexJet 604, contact Miami approach 124.85.
Contact Miami approach, FlexJet 604.
Silver Wings 1 for 5, Miami Oceanic, expect Olas tree, runway 10 right.
Expect Olas tree, runway 10 right, Silver Wings 145.
American 1021, contact Miami approach 2 for 85.
Contact Miami approach, American 1021.
Envoy 3801, contact Miami approach 12 for .85, have a good flight.
Contact Miami approach, Envoy 3801.
November 38 for Tango Alpha, turn right heading 115, climb maintain 6,000.
Turn right, heading 115, climb maintain 6,000, November 38 for Tango Alpha.
Miami Oceanic, American 113 Heavy, descending via Vice 2, flight level 293.
American 113 Heavy, Miami Oceanic, radar contact.
Miami Oceanic, Delta 3 Charlie, good afternoon, through 3,000 for 6,000 direct sea salt.
Delta F3 Charlie, Miami Oceanic, continue climb to 6,000 feet, altimeter 29907.
Continue climb to 6,000 feet, altimeter 29907, Delta F3 Charlie.
Miami Oceanic, Delta 2551, descending via Bonefish Tree, 5,100 feet.
Delta 2551, Miami Oceanic, radar contact. Delta 2551, contact Miami approach 124.85, take care.
Contact Miami approach, Delta 2551.
Miami Oceanic, Cathay 2070 Heavy, through 3,000 feet for 2006 direct bags.
Cathay 2070 Heavy, Miami Oceanic, good afternoon. Continue descent to 2006, altimeter 29907.
Continue descent to 2006, altimeter 29907, Cathay 2070 Heavy.
Silver Wings 1 for 5, descend via Olis Tree arrival, Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport landing runway 10 right, altimeter 29907.
Descend via Olis Tree arrival, Fort Lauderdale Hollywood Airport landing runway 10 right, altimeter 29907, Silver Wings 145.
Silver Wings 1 for 5, contact Fort Lauderdale, approach 122.905, have a good afternoon.
Contact Fort Lauderdale approach, Silver Wings 145.
November 325, Bravo November, contact Miami Center 13 for point 2. See you.
Contact Miami Center 13 for point 2, November 325, Bravo November, take care.
November 733 Tango Delta, descend via Torres 1 arrival, North Perry Airport landing runway 28 right, altimeter 29907.
Descend via Torres 1 arrival, North Perry Airport landing runway 28 right, altimeter 29907, November 733 Tango Delta.
November 733 Tango Delta, contact North Perry, approach 122.905. See you.
contact North Perry approach, November 733, Tango Delta.
Blanco 2522 Heavy, contact Miami approach 2485, have a good afternoon.
Contact Miami approach, Lanzo 2522 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Miami Oceanic, November 5 for Tango X-ray 2000.
November 5 for Tango X-ray, Miami Oceanic, radar contact. November 5 for Tango X-ray, turn right, heading 275.
Turn right, heading 275, November 5 for Tango X-ray.
Delta F3 Charlie, contact Miami Center 132.15.
Center on 132.15, Delta F3 Charlie.
November 5 for Tango X-ray, airport is at your 1 o'clock, 14 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, November 5 for Tango X-ray.
November 5 for Tango X-ray, cleared visual approach, runway 5.
Cleared visual approach 5, November 5 for Tango X-ray.
American 113 Heavy, contact Miami approach 2485, have a good one.
Contact Miami approach, American 113 Heavy.
November 5 for Tango X-ray, contact Belka rate in tower 118.425.
Over to tower 118.425, November 5 for Tango X-ray.
Goal 7602, Miami Oceanic, expect rights 2, runway 35 right.
Expect rights 2, runway 35 right, goal 7602.
Cathay 2070 Heavy, contact Miami Center 132.4, take care.
Contact Miami Center 132.4, Cathay 2070 Heavy.
November 972, Mike Kilo, contact Miami Center 134.2.
Center on 134.2, November 972, Mike Kilo. Miami Center, November 972, Mike Kilo, 3,000 feet.
November 972, Mike Kilo, Miami Center.
Miami Center, American 1117, leaving 10,000 feet for 13,000 feet.
American 1117, Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain flight level 270, American 1117.
Except Jet 6Q Sierra, Miami Center. Expect radar vectors, RNAV runway 09er.
Expect radar vectors, RNAV runway 09er. Exec Jet 6Q Sierra.
November 972 Mike Kilo, contact Nassau Center 125.7.
Center on 125.7, November 972 Mike Kilo. Nassau Center, November 972 Mike Kilo. Good afternoon, 3,000 feet.
November 1 Quebec, contact Nassau, approach 121.0.
Contact Nassau, approach 121.0, November 1 Quebec.
November 972 Mike Kilo, Nassau Center identified. November 7919 Delta, contact Miami Center 134.2, bye-bye.
Contact Miami Center 134.2, November 7919 Delta, bye-bye.
Nassau Center, American Niner 67, good afternoon, through flight level 231 for flight level 370.
American 967, Nassau Center, radar contact. November 972 Mike Kilo, Nassau Center, expect radar vectors RNAV runway 32.
Expect radar vectors RNAV runway 32, November 972 Mike Kilo.
November 302 Alpha Zulu, contact Miami Center 134.2.
Contact Miami Center 134.2, November 302 Alpha Zulu.
Nassau Center, JetBlue 2438, through 10,000 feet for 13,000 feet.
JetBlue 2438, Nassau Center, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 270.
Climb to flight level 270, JetBlue 2438.
Watermakers 517, fly present heading. Climb to flight level 120. Expect further clearance in about 43 miles.
Fly present heading, climb to flight level 120, Watermakers 517.
American 593, contact Miami Oceanic 123.775, bye-bye.
Center on 123.775, American 593.
November 972, Mike Kilo, radar vectors RNAV runway 32. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, RNAV runway 32, ready for descent. November 972, Mike Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo, Linden Pindling landing runway 32.
Linden Pindling, landing runway 32, November 972, Mike Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo, contact Nassau approach 121.0.
Contact Nassau approach 121.0, November 972, Mike Kilo. Nassau approach November 972, Mike Kilo, 3000 with the numbers.
November 972, Mike Kilo, Nassau approach, altimeter 299.8, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 32.
Altimeter 299.8, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 32, November 972, Mike Kilo.
Nassau approach, Speedbird 253, Mike Heavy, flight level 191, we have India on board.
Speedbird 253, Mike Heavy, Nassau approach. Good afternoon, altimeter 29908. Expect radar vectors for RR, nav runway 32.
Altimeter 29908, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 32, Speedbird 253, Mike Heavy.
Speedbird 253, Mike Heavy, turn left, heading 220, descend to 5,000 feet.
Turn left, heading 220, descend to 5,000 feet. Speedbird 253, Mike Heavy.
November 972, Mike Kilo, turn right, heading 205, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 205, November 972, Mike Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo, turn left, heading 130.
Turn left, heading 130, November 972, Mike Kilo.
253 Mike Heavy, descend to 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000 feet. Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy.
Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy.
Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy, descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy.
Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy, 3 miles from Cuddly, turn right, heading 290. Maintain 2,000 feet until established, cleared, air, nav runway 32.
Turn right, heading 290, 2,000 feet until established, cleared RNAV runway 32, Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy.
Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy, contact Nassau Tower 119.5, bye-bye.
Contact Tower 119.5, Speedbird 253 Mike Heavy.
November 1 Quebec, turn left heading 080, vectors for the approach.
Turn left heading 080, November 1 Quebec.
1 Quebec, 3 miles from Goodley, turn left, heading 345, maintain 2,000 feet until established, cleared ER nav runway 32.
Turn left, heading 345, 2,000 feet until established, cleared RNAV runway 32, November 1 Quebec.
November 1 Quebec, contact NASA Tower 119.5.
Contact Tower 119.5, November 1 Quebec.
Nassau approach, November 13 Delta Quebec, 2,000 feet with the numbers.
November 13 Delta Quebec Nassau approach. Good afternoon. Altimeter 29908. Expect radar vectors for our nav runway 32.
Altimeter 298, expect radar vectors for our nav runway 32, November 13 Delta Quebec.
November 972 Mike Kilo, turn left heading 075.
Turn left heading 075, November 972 Mike Kilo.
November 972 Mike Kilo, descend to 2,000 feet, altimeter 29908.
Descend to 2,000 feet, altimeter 29908. November 972, Mike Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo, 3 miles from Kudli, turn left, heading 340, maintain 2,000 feet until established. Cleared RNAV runway 32.
Turn left, heading 340, 2,000 feet until established. Cleared RNAV runway 32, November 972, Mike Kilo.
Nassau approach, Charlie 6 Hotel Echo Kilo, 10,900 feet with information India.
Charlie 6 Hotel Echo Kilo, Nassau approach, altimeter 29908, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 32.
Altimeter 29908, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 32, Charlie 6 Hotel Echo Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo, contact NASA Tower 119.5. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 119.5, November 972, Mike Kilo. Nassau Tower, November 972, Mike Kilo, RNAV runway 32.
November 972, Mike Kilo, Nassau Tower, wind 340 at 11, runway 32 cleared to land.
Runway 32 cleared to land, November 972, Mike Kilo.
Delta 1769 ready for departure, runway 28.
Delta 1769, Nassau Tower, wind 340 at 11, flight heading 030, runway 28, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 030, runway 28, cleared for takeoff, Delta 1769.
Nassau Tower, November 13 Delta Quebec. RNAV runway 32.
November 13 Delta Quebec, Nassau Tower, continue.
Wilco November 13 Delta Quebec.
Delta 1769, contact Nassau departure 125.3.
Contact Nassau departure 125.3, Delta 1769.
All aircraft be advised, information Juliet now current. Altimeter 29 and 908. November 972, Mike Kilo, exit right at Bravo.
Exit right at Bravo. November 972, Mike Kilo.
November 972, Mike Kilo. Contact ground 121.7.
Ground 121.7, November 972, Mike Kilo. November 972, Mike Kilo. Request taxi to assigned ramp.
November 972, Mike Kilo, ramp 22 taxi via Bravo Hotel.
Ramp 22 via Bravo Hotel, November 972, Mike Kilo.